Good evening and welcome back to my channel. Like, share, subscribe. You feel my vibes. As usual, parental discretion is advised. This light is so much better. I feel so much freer in this bigger space. Like my space with the red room, it mess up the light. Make me look a little crazy. But I'm cool with it. The messages still come out, but it's not the same because I'm directly over those people. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. You feel my vibe as usual. Parental discretion is advised. You see this? You see how the switch up was? Shit, I was in there. I had to fucking be all quiet, and it's not the same. That's why I want my space, y'all. I really want my money. All of it. Hey, let me tell y'all something. This what happened, right? Anyways, whoever delivered that mail yesterday. Yo, I remember I told you I had watching people, so it was funny. I could kind of impersonate people in a sense. So let me tell you motherfuckers something. Yo, anyways, they put my mail in the wrong box. How I found that out? Because somebody else's mail was in my box. So me, being the good Samaritan, I went to place the mail in that person's box. And when I looked, my shit was in there. And I'm like, who the fuck did this? USPS, come on now. I get the app. That's how that shit, with my personal information, with the lawsuit and everything, that's how all that shit got spread out. That's how I know a bitch is playing. Like I said, I got family. Listen here. I got family that was, retired from the post office and shit. Let's not fuck with me. And before I moved here, like I said, I was supposed to be getting information, was supposed to be sent out to me, and mysteriously I had to move. Even back when Grandpa died in 2010. By 2013, I just had to move. They told me that there was no way in hell, after 3 years of being in that motherfucker, a full-time job with my children, not fucking with nobody, no complaints or nothing, I had to leave. You can't tell me that it wasn't no bullshit with that. Here we go. Like I said, I don't like to be harsh about it, but man, listen, when I think about my money and how they play with them jobs, y'all, it goes back in. So we gonna have a conversation about this shit. Yeah, because I was praying my ass off. I made these two, y'all. The conversation deck. I think I used about 20 things of paint on these bad boys. But yeah, let's get something out of this. But like I said, pray. I was prayed up in spite of the situation. And then before moving here, I seen the strangest things. Even though I got prophesied over my life about, meeting a husband and shit, I wasn't thinking about no damn husband. I ain't gonna lie, I was celibate then. I reneged on the jig eventually, but it was a long time coming. But I was celibate then. I wasn't thinking about no man. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna get my motherfucking money up. Like, people be having the wrong shit in mind. But then I see why though. It was bigger than that. While I'm sitting there looking for a job, shit, I could be hiring motherfuckers. Let's get it. Like I said, I might express some harsh words, but I'm not mad. I'm just, I would say I'm disappointed, because mad is when you go to tearing shit up. I'm disappointed in the choices that people made to try to fuck me over. You know what I'm saying? Disappointed. Look at that shit. Memories. Memories don't live like people do. No, knowledge. My bad, that shit looked like memories, but memories in here though. See, I remember. That's a reason. It's a reason why that came up. I thought that's what that said. No, see, I have knowledge on what happened because I was praying. I definitely take care of me. This self-care right here. I'm organized, and they fucked up with these seasons. The seasonings for the food and the seasons, yo. It was like dead winter. They didn't know they was. I was motivated, and I was motivating these motherfuckers, and I didn't really pay it no mind because I never try to go in and be like, oh well, I did this for you. I don't do that. If I do something, I do it out the kindness of my heart. But once I seen people know how to did that, well, not know how, that's what they do, them fucking narcs. I'm like, damn, hold on. Why y'all trying to treat me like I ain't shit? Because I kept an open mind. Why y'all trying to shit, bitch, that shit came from me. I didn't argue with him, but you know it did. See, I kept an open mind because I know what I needed. And it was in my time of need. Ain't no keeping it clean with these bitches being in reverse. Because they was in reverse. They slack as fuck. And I'm not going to change that up. Like I said, I was in the wrong spot. But that's where I also got my paperwork. Well, the number that said that I was on the housing authority list. And eventually I had to leave. And then once I got here, I had to renew the shit. And I hadn't heard anything ever since. This fucking 8 years, bro. Going on 8 years. I'm relaxed, but I'm determined to get my oh, right. Yo, look. No cap. Money. Determined to get my shit. This the motherfucking conclusion. And it's time. We not about to play with me. I put in a lot of motherfucking work. I converse with everybody. Excuse me. Damn, like I said, every time I get to doing this, I get to belching. Weird, right? I did it in a timed fashion because I knew that, people know they running out of time too. The universe was not playing. It's time to party. Look at this content here. And I did this quietly. But it's time to vent. I strategized the way to get the shit done. I'm not playing. Everything I do is essential. Told y'all I write. I'm very creative. And I'm a nice person. But when you come to try to fuck me over, all this shit could come off. I got 2 cornrows. I used to have a joke about when I learned to braid. Because I had daughters, so I never knew how to braid hair. So I was just doing ponytails. I told them, I was like, yo, I know how to do cornrows now. Somebody come fuck with me, I'm going to prison. We used to be laughing too, because I used to be laughing like, shit, this come off. And that's how, that was like a claim to fame too, because you always want, when you're in the harsh environments and people acting all lawless, and it's like, say I'm at work and people do it. So I'm laughing and shit like, I hope they don't bring that shit over here, whoop, because these are snatch and goes. Really, and y'all see me in rare form, so it is what it is, snatch it, let's go. Okay. Like I said, I'm essential. This wasn't an easy journey though, you guys. Why people think I'm not paying attention, I listen. Oh, wow, attention right underneath. And I believe what you say. I prioritize everything and I create it. Content. I told you the more shit you do. But the memories don't live like people do. Y'all just making it better for my booth. What's the secret? Prayer. And y'all need to stop fucking around. I stopped fucking with my family. I know about bitches' energy. Let's not play with me. I was led to be a leader. They led me to get the fuck away from their asses too. This is my purpose. Using intuition. Am I not a survivalist? Do I not have the proper skills to survive? Look at this fucking information. It was a compromise, but I had to take it. And I just heard love conquers all. I do love the people, but I don't like what the fuck they did. And they ain't know how advanced I am. They ain't know that I was going to advance off of their bullshit. Like I said, these people been at this shit for so long, it's ridiculous. They were successful, but I advanced. As I mentioned. They use too much. They use too much manipulation skills to be trying to fuck around with people. Yeah, I wonder if some of these missing. No, that's my other deck. They put all their malice skills together, and I put my malice skills and my great skills, my good skills together. See, they only had one way. When you got a one-track mind, that's where you don't be surprised where it's gonna lead you. And when you're I'm thinking of the street sign. When you're all four ways, when you're north, south, east, and west, these people can't catch up. You're not supposed to let them. Yo, and I just heard, don't let your left hand know what your right hand doing. Okay, and I didn't. You know, to a certain degree I did, and people thought that they knew, but they didn't know. Because as I said, they stole that money, and I told people that too, way in advance. They stole the money, but they couldn't steal my mind and my heart. And just like, I want to use this as an example. You know how people work in places where they don't want to be, like, say we're working in mental wards and jailhouses and stuff. Some of these people really don't want to be there. But it's a calling on them that says they have to be. You know what I just heard? And it's no cap. Like I said, I don't try to get caught off nobody. That's why I don't like bringing them up. But I do love the music too. I don't judge nobody until they show me some fuck shit. That's where people got dynamics fucked up. Rick Ross. If that's true about his life, look at what the fuck he did. It was a certain amount of time for him to be there, and he did his job. I wouldn't give a fuck what nobody say about him. Look at him now. I just heard fat and all that. No disrespect, bro. Shit, I was fat and all that too, even though I couldn't tie my shoes. But that was momentarily. I'm not about to play with nobody. What y'all want to say? What's up with the people? Shit, I advanced on them bitches with this content here. Like I said, I'm a Renaissance person. I'm a monopoly, a franchise. I'm a LLC. I'm a sole proprietor too. But it originally started when I went to college and I learned it's 5 basics. But I just kept this one and ran with it. Sole proprietor because once I seen motherfuckers were against me and they weren't really trying to work with me and they were working against me, I was like, shit, bitch, I got this. I'll hold this shit the fuck down. I've been rolling all this time by myself. You guys were there, but you weren't there. When you're trying to sabotage somebody, technically they're not there. And based on how far you're going to let them pull you down. Sometimes you got to go back in the barrel. Just to look around. And get the fuck back up out of there. They don't know how I got up out of there. Prayer to the Almighty. I know that people got both sides, but you don't see motherfuckers really getting out here, even if they do, if they are atheists or whatever the fuck. Like I said, I'm not judging you. It's not about, I think to me, because I can't lead you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. It's not about what you believe in. It's how the fuck you respecting the people around you and how you respecting that belief. Because at the end of the day, it creates it creates a path for you. So whichever one you choose, that's where you're gonna go. If you're gonna win or lose. Now, we might hear some door slams, we might not. We might hear some stomping and some kids playing, we might not. But this shit ain't stopping this. I already know about the plot, and they do too. Y'all seen so much shit. The shit that I heard, it'll blow your motherfucking mind. And then reading the news, whoa. Like I said, you gotta have a lot of strength to come in here. So that means get your motherfucking rest. You gotta have a lot of strength to come in here and explain the situation that is real. Some people make this shit up. Like I said, you got people copying content, YouTube playing. I don't know what the fuck going on with that, views and stuff. You got tarot readers behind the scene. Like I said, I was subscribed to so many motherfuckers, I forgot. I don't even get to, I want to say at least 5% of them. Because they were telling my story. Before I came in on this, before I already knew the play. Like I said, I got I don't know if it could have got erased because when I got hacked, but I had at least I want to give it on estimate 50 to 100 videos already in advance. They in a little bit further back than like over 2 years. At least. Speaking on this shit here. I had shit that I erased because I didn't feel comfortable, like I said, showing my face because I didn't want nobody to know me. Because that's not my goal. Like, I don't seek attention like that. I might dress a certain way because I look a certain way to people, but that's not for them. That shit's personal. And it's what they selling, so I might as well make it look good on me. Especially, like I said, I'm not trying to be younger, none of that shit. I just do what I do that keep me up. Why the fuck should I dummy down because somebody's a hater? Why the fuck should I dummy? Who am I supposed to be afraid of? Y'all bitches are not God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it 2, 3, 4, 500 on that. Better hate it get smashed. Burn money on that. Yo, you know the song I just heard? I make the earth shake. And even though this is not what he said, but I come in like it's my birthday. Like I said, I hold it down. I don't know about these people. I had to secure my bag. Once I caught wind, I'm like, damn, why are these jobs not calling me? Am I underqualified? Then I'm seeing people, and I have nothing against them. I'm seeing people, yes. I'm lit right now. Successfully lit, and I'm blocking these clowns for thinking they about to show out on the town again. No, not off of me, my friends. Nobody has rights to my life except for me. My kids don't even have permission to my shit, and I birthed them naturally. Them commercials be killing me. Because sometimes it'll play straight through, no commercials, and then all of a sudden I'll start doing something, and then my commercials start coming in. But I'm glad it's no verbal communication coming through them. And it jumped right back. That keeps me grounded too. And it saves me from copyright infringements. Told you, my business professor, yo, if nobody help me out, this is 2019. And that was another thing that was going on behind the scene. I put my hands up. I stayed prayed up. Especially when I lost that job, and I stuck to them too. Like, y'all, listen, a lot of this shit too will take place with people, you know, like when you suing somebody, let me share this. You can't just, you can't go to you can't use a lawyer in your town or whatever. I didn't know that then until after the fact, but none of the lawyers called me back or anything, and it was rightfully done. When I got the information back from the courts, it said, it was mad people I didn't even know. They was like, oh, she was talking to herself, she was difficult to work with, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, hold on. First and foremost, I was there before you motherfuckers. I didn't smoke weed with y'all. I didn't do none of that shit with y'all. And I spoke with a woman on the phone. I'm not sure who she was. I forgot. All the years back, but I forgot. But she asked me, did I want to pursue? And I was like, sure. And I had a certain amount of time to do it. This would have been the time for me to be getting paid from that too. Bitch, I'm rich. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Kill that. And that mail was getting dropped in the box. And then I had like I said, I had the thoughts fucking around, and I wasn't able to be here once I started back working. I ended up getting other gigs. So I started back working, so I'm not home. I got all kind of shit in a sense. So I'm not home to get my mail. My kids are, when COVID hit, the kids is in. They wasn't coming out like that. They did not play. Wasn't nobody thinking to check their mailbox. But I used to be having this gut feeling like, yo, damn. I can't even call them because, like I said, I'm dedicated to everything that I do. So when I'm at work, I'm straight work. damn, this belch. So it's like, I wouldn't even take lunch sometimes. Even though it's mandatory that you take lunch when you work in a certain amount of hours, I don't take lunch. Y'all, I be done fed myself. You know, I'm smart with my pockets. I'm pretty neat, so you wouldn't even know that I was eating. While I'm busting out my jobs. Come on, look at this type of ambition. I go to work, like I wake up like this. That shit make people mad. But anyways, it went beyond that job though, because there's people that was there that knew me. And I seen some of the corporates, I'm like, oh shit. And then for the person to speak to me, it's like, damn, remember you tried to stab me when we was little and shit? But I ain't gonna hold you on that. Because shit get real. And as adults, I don't think you're gonna try it again. Because if you did shit, like I said, I'm in it to win it. We got the same energy. And it's not calling on anything. It's just explaining this situation for what it is. That shit's mind-blowing. Like I said, everybody know everybody. And I really don't give no fucks. I want my motherfucking money. It's not my fault if people are supposed to be poor. I want everything. When I say everything, bro, this is big business. And if you got paid already, keep that shit. But don't come over here for this. I take care of my business. Everybody from this town, if you know this motherfucking block here, you know you ain't never seen it like this before. Like I said, it was a lot of bitches that think they witches. That's probably why my motherfucking, my bracelet, y'all, it came loose. But I'm not a witch. But if they call me that, like I said, they was making that sound and shit, well, well, then that's what I'll be. And for all it's worth, I'm a good one. I ain't gonna try to have nobody out here doing no fucked up shit that's gonna end their life. In any form of fashion.
Free next day shipping at nastygal.com.
See? I don't know why these people thought that shit was sweet like that. That threw me, but yeah, them some nasty guys. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is these people doing? And then like I mentioned, I can't stop mentioning it. Look at that fucking news feed, bro. Then we got this shit with the kids. You know what I'm saying? People try to play my kid, try to make it seem like I'm incompetent. A lot of the chicks that actually stay in this house, like I said, this house got to be cursed, bro. We got a new one. She knew, so she slammed a door too, but I'm gonna leave that to the birds. Anyways, these people they lost their kids. When I say slack, wasn't a word. But I still maintain. Like I said, I know you. I say what's up. I speak to you. I don't judge you. You a whole bitch. Hey, what up? If you got some fly shit, that shit fly, bitch. What up? But I ain't got to fuck with you. See, that's where people got it misconstrued. I could do whatever the fuck I want to. But ain't no need for you to be in my business unless you in on some fuck shit. And now I know what the fuck shit is. Let's get it. I was talking to myself. Okay. I can't stress that enough. My sister had a heart attack. Damn, when I think about that shit, that shit blew me away. You know, I just lost my mom. And then she was like mom. And I said she was like my mom. So to know that, to get that type of call on your job, and you only about a couple of hours in, a few hours in, is heart-wrenching. Like, oh shit. Mind you, I'm not driving. I can't walk off, and it's like it's out of my control. All I know is that when I get the fuck out of here, if push come to shove, I gotta go to the hospital. I'm going to see. I'm going to check on her. What the fuck just happened? You understand? So I did just that. And, I found out that she had to get the open heart surgery. She had got heart surgery. And she came back like this. And that was never my understanding of her. Because she never spoke or anything like that. When she did have her episode when we was young, that was a phase that came and went so motherfucking fast you wouldn't even knew it was a phase. But she told me that I had to be the bigger man and, hold things together and stuff. But you wouldn't have thought she got cut or anything. You wouldn't have thought nothing was going wrong with her. But she had this look in her eyes. That was telling me shit that she wasn't telling me. And the way motherfuckers was creeping like mice around her bedside, you know what I'm saying? That shit had me scared to leave. She was married. It was a heavy ass burden for somebody to try to put pressure on me. And they didn't know I could carry that shit. This her sign too. If I'm not mistaken, she's a Cancer. Didn't I share that? I watched her. That's how I know about how people move on these turfs. She was 50 when she died. On the mark. She died. My mother on the 12th, I think she was the 16th of October. This a few years later. 4 years later. The fuck out of my face. I know that people died, but that was just strange. And now manipulation. Somebody manipulated some shit to create their own happiness in their own family and shit. They was tied together. Knowing they ain't fuck with her as she was a kid. Knowing they fucked over her. Yo. I seen all that shit. This shit coming all into dimensions, y'all. All the way down to the stealing of the goddamn money. But I used to be in the cut though. Like I said, I'm not perfect. But I wasn't that fucked up to where I didn't know what was going on. I just didn't have to tell nobody, and I couldn't any motherfucking ways. I'm glad I didn't. See, judgment on them people. Because why they thought they had me set up for the kill, I was ready to kill their asses back then. Didn't I tell y'all I had to take care of that girl? Because my mom was gone. She was in a whole nother world. Then you send these motherfucking people like this around me. I'm looking at these motherfuckers like, bitch, who's your mother? I bet you I know your grandmother, bitch. On some gangster shit. And if you tell me who the fuck they were, and I know them motherfuckers, because remember, I used to see it. But I didn't know what I was seeing. I just knew people was nasty as fuck. They mistreated people. They had favoritism and all that dumb, envious, jealous ass shit from back then. We talking over 30 years ago, so I'm going in on these bitches. Do you think that I give a fuck who you know? That shit sad as a bitch. Y'all need to change that shit because all y'all looking fucked up at this point. Living fucked up on your last leg. Losing all kind of shit. I took losses, but that's because they were tooken. Because I want to say I'm in a sense, I'm complacent with being with myself. I'm complacent with being in my space. I'm complacent with taking care of my health. Making sure my kids and shit is safe. Now, when they get grown, they do whatever they choose. They got 23 and 23. They could choose to win or lose. But on this note, I'm a straight and narrow. I kept my eye on the sparrow. Fuck out of here. Look at this shit. I defeated a punk bitch that thought she was coming for this. Like I said, it's a legacy, bitch. I go way back. And I don't give a fuck about nobody. And how they feel about how I say the shit that I say. Like I said, we return all that spellings and shit to the sender. You won't be posted up in no motherfucking Maybach. Not off of my back. Shout out to the black cat. Determination is a motherfucker. In this here type of business. And that's all I had was business. And I went to share. And these motherfuckers tried to end this. The fuck out of here. Not ever. Bitch, I heard you wasn't that clever. We gonna take all kinds of measures. Male or female. And I just heard, whatever. This is really a Wheel of Fortune. That shit crazy, y'all. Somebody want, yeah. I'm not married to anybody. Just so you know that. And if anybody put me in a false ass marriage, right? And I keep saying that because I go back to that picture on my credit report, which probably has been removed. I didn't even have $30 to go check again. But I ain't no damn fool. I just didn't say anything. Actions speak louder than words. And motherfuckers thought they was moving in silence, but I heard everything. So into that shit. Then the song came out. Somebody falling, yes. Yeah, for making that false ass call. Whoever did this shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all system was, but it's dead. Yo, I was praying for my rebirth. I was praying for a transformation. I was praying for an ending to everybody's shit that wasn't for me. Yo, I stayed building. Look, Capricorns taught me how to build. Come on, you can't make this up. Taught me how to build and protect. Stand firm. Protect your feelings. And use your head. Mentally. I wouldn't care what nobody say about me. They just mad because they couldn't put too many more dents in me. Yo, the messages. I came straight from the sky like this. I came in like a wrecking ball. Because they ain't know I knew. And I waited. Because like I said, I was working. Minding my business. But when they start calling my job, that shit was hurting my hurting my pride. My feelings was hurt. I'm like, damn, how am I supposed to pay my fucking bills? We only had a couple, but still. Then I got these raggedy motherfuckers watching me and shit. I'm like, yo, these people who have the same people, look who you're affiliated with. Making up all kinds of shit. Raggedy motherfuckers. Yeah, I can't help it, y'all. When I think about that shit, it blows me away. Didn't I say they were trying to block somebody? Whatever. What's their outcome, though? What's the outcome though? Yo, what's the outcome though? Yo, let's keep it 100. They hung themselves, and I always tell y'all that. But the outcome though, this fell on the foe. Justice coming in fast. All this fast ass communication and rapid information about the injustice that these people did, there's no way in hell. There's no fucking way. The high priestess, yo. Not only did anything that they did get returned, because this shit was like it's universal law, but everything that they sent out got returned, and my messages were, I told you, they were blazing. They were going to go far. Nobody believed me for their injustice. Injustice is being served behind that shit too. Yo, if I pull it out my pocket, be the first one to bust. I ain't playing with you, hoes. Retaliation is a must. And it's not a physical retaliation. It's just clarity. I pray. And whatever God give y'all back. I told y'all about that too. It was too obvious. Like I said, I went through a lot of shit. Put the flag up. Y'all see the sun shining? And I just heard, ooh, no copyrights. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet. Bob Marley, the sun is shining. And it's not. When I say everything on the table, everything on the table. And it's more. And I just heard, that's why they gave me this sword. The sword of truth. And if you get too close, chaos and brutality too. I refuse to lose. I'd rather get these weak dudes the blues. And at the end of the day, everything is fine. Even though they put all them swords in a nigga's spine. And you know what? Like Hollywood, know they play with spell work too. Because like I said, I'm physical, but I don't get super tired. I know that with age, people go through certain type of ailments and stuff. That wasn't my issue. Like I said, I was lifting them buckets of potatoes and shit. And before that, like say, like just being in the house and, you know, Zumba and all that shit, I was active, walking, and then my bags don't be light, y'all. I had to leave the hood, but I carried on my back. That's just sick. It's crazy when it's just you and you under attack. And I'm not crazy, I know. Come on now. Where I'm from? My mother used to always say too, don't cry for me. Because I will remember you and look on with a smile. I'll be back, y'all. Because if you don't, I do. I love my style. Thank y'all.